New at 6 tonight, the shipping industry in Green Bay may be making a comeback. Numbers released today show more than 2 million metric tons of freight moved through the port last year. That is an increase of 25%. Now, the port manager says it's also a sign the economy is picking up. NBC 26's Eric Peterson has the story.
For 140 years, Great Lakes Calcium has relied on the shipping business.
We bring in all of our raw materials through the Great Lakes on Great Lakes freighters. So our location right on the Port of Green Bay is crucial to our survival.
Dave Nelson says throughout the season, 15 ships will dock here.
We bring in about 300,000 tons of material a year through the Great Lakes.
It's a trend that's catching on. The port manager says last year alone, more than 2 million metric tons of freight moved up and down this river. From gypsum to petroleum coke to road salt. Numbers from the Port of Green Bay show imports on the rise. And more ships made it into the port as well, 188 in all. That's up 32% from the year before.
If our manufacturers in the area are bringing in more raw materials, that means they're planning on producing more, which is good for our manufacturers and also all the employees that work at those manufacturers.
It comes as good news for industries hit by a tough economy.
Our business is doing pretty well, pretty healthy, and again, using the shipping is a key component of that.
Nelson says he expects the ships to return in the spring. His business is counting on it. In your corner, Eric Peterson, NBC 26.
Shipping industry could be headed towards a comeback. Numbers released today show more than 2 million metric tons of freight moved through the Port of Green Bay last year. Now, that is an increase of 25%. Port manager says it's also a sign the economy is picking up.
If our manufacturers in the area are bringing in more raw materials, that means they're planning on producing more, which is good for our manufacturers and also all the employees that work at those manufacturers.
There are 14 terminals along the Fox River, and those businesses say without Great Lakes shipping, they can't succeed.
Transportation to talk about. The Port of Green Bay is reporting a strong shipping season for 2011. Port officials say they believe it's a sign the economy is picking up. Port manager Dean Hain says 32% more ships brought in 25% more product compared with 2010. The largest increase in foreign imports was salt. The Port of Green Bay has 14 terminals to receive and send product.